The internet is defined by Wikipedia as the global system of interconnected mainframe, personal, and wireless computer networks that use the Internet Protocol Suite to link billions of devices worldwide. So now we know the definition of it, but what's the internet about? And how has internet culture so drastically changed over the years? Those are the questions we will be answering today, so let's take a look at how the World Wide Web has grown.
The internet as a kid, it felt very new.
Simple, slow. It was ridiculous. It was not even worth it. It was annoying. So anytime you'd use it to go look something up, it was blocky, it was slow, it was easier to find a book in the library and get what you needed than it was to go on the internet. It was annoying.
I used to play in Webkinz, but that was about it. I didn't really go on anything because I spent most of my time with my family or outside.
First websites I can remember going on, I don't know, maybe like the Nickelodeon website, stuff like that.
Well, the internet certainly made things faster, but it's made people more impatient. Like if you want to find something out, you just basically pull out your phone and you find out whatever it is that you need. It's decreased interpersonal communication significantly, and it's made people believe they're smarter than they really are.
I think the best thing about the internet is probably the fact that it gives some people a stress reliever. Like I know personally when I'm sad or when I'm upset, I'll go on the internet and I'll listen to music and I'll play on social media, and it sometimes will take my mind off of things that I'm thinking about.
The worst thing about it is that at the same time, that level of freedom and access also kind of breeds some unsavory people.
Culture on the internet is shown through the users. There weren't many people using the internet back in the late 80s or early 90s, so the best way to see culture early on is to look at old forums. Forums are a kind of messaging board on the internet. People post questions or anything really on these sites and users respond. One of the first big forums that came out was called Delphi. The Delphi forum came out in 1986 and is still active today. But since we can't go back and look at what people were posting back then, we're going to jump up to around the early 2000s to when the internet was really starting to take off to see what internet culture was like. Since we're on the topic of forums, let's talk about the biggest ones in the early 2000s. Albino Black Sheep, Homestar Runner, and Newgrounds, just to name a few. These forums featured everything from games, animations, to just message boards. Some of the stuff that is still referenced today on the internet has come from these websites. Flash animation started becoming big since so many people were doing it and making amazing animations. Stick figure flash fighting was majorly influenced by one man and his animation, Xiao Xiao. Stick figure violence and kids on the internet went together like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
If we move forward a couple years, we'll see the introduction of one of the biggest websites on the internet, YouTube. It was founded on February 14th, 2005, and it allowed users to create and upload videos and then comment on and rate them. Pretty much all of the all-time viewed things on the internet are on YouTube. It brought with it the popularity of memes. I'm kidding. A meme is basically just the spreading of an idea, behavior, or style within a culture, this culture being the internet. Not that memes weren't around before, I mean they were just the spread of ideas, but YouTube became so popular and attracted so many more people to the internet that it allowed these ideas to be spread much more quicker and easier than before. I believe memes make up a huge part of what internet culture is. Whether they're hilarious, serious, offensive, or stupid, planking anyone? It tells us what we as a society have deemed worth talking about during that time. I decided to interview people on some popular memes and got their opinions on the matter.
Nope, it's a dog to me. I don't even know what that means. It means nothing to me. It's a dog.
I can't remember when I first saw Doge, but I think when I first saw it, I was probably like, this looks cool, I guess. I didn't know why it became such a popular meme.
That's the Doge meme, because I think someone put the picture on their Facebook and they misspelled doggy as Doge.
Looks like a husky-ish.
Yeah, I've seen it before. That's like Nicolas Cage from, I think it's Face Off or something like that.
That's the Nicolas Cage you don't say meme.
There's like perfect times for it to like pop up like, oh, you don't say.
Yes, I know who Pepe is.
I don't have a frickin' clue. I'd go with frog, but my guess is probably not.
I don't remember when I first saw it, but I know I saw it and I thought, look at him. He looks sad. A sad toad there, boy.
Whenever I see Pepe, I get feelings of joy, feelings of nostalgia, yet feelings of hopefulness and living in the moment.
Well, a frog?
In short, the internet community is made up of a lot of people and things, and trying to talk about all of them would take forever. So I focus mainly on what I believe are the biggest cultural areas of the internet. You could talk about social media, online shopping, the darknet, all of these things, but I think you really see how the internet is through the users and what they create and respond to. And the biggest place for that is YouTube. So for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to go through some of the most viewed videos on YouTube and explain exactly why they're so popular. Let's start at number 1.